Yeah, on Mondays, we hit the restart button and we get back on the grind. But before we get back to business as usual, it is important to remember and ask yourself constantly, are you living or you're just existing? Oh, deep.
Wow, that's deep. And just so we are clear, the correct answer is the former, not the latter. Don't be so immersed in that hustle that you forget to just live, guys, intentionally, purposefully, and joyfully, of course.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to help you with the joy part, no matter how crazy life gets sometimes. To be here with you every single day of the week, to put a smile on your faces. It's a privilege we do not take for granted. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Whoop.
You already know, this is Royal Highness's Finest. I go by the name King OJ. Well, you can call me OJ. That's what it is. And of course, it is what it is.
It is.
That's what it shall be. Of course, how it is.
All right, and you already know. Okay, I mean, if you don't know, it's Amanda Dara.
Is that what we're calling
Yeah, and today you can call me Amanda Dara.
Really? I was expecting Mandy.
You
with
like
the hair.
Mandy.
Yeah.
You guys like Mandy.
So yeah, Mandy for me today. All right, guys, it's your girl Arika with the dimples. My name remains the same. It never changes, okay?
Ooh,
No?
all right. Okay, so we're going to kick off by telling you what we got up to over the weekend. Then we'll bring you some up-to-date, we'll make you up-to-date with some entertainment stories. And then we'll find out which celebrities have birthdays today on Celebrity Birthday Shout-Out.
And on Rewind, you'll learn about this day in entertainment history. And on My Crush Monday, you'll find out who Amanda and I are crushing on this week. On Daily Top 5, we'll be talking about 5 tips for boosting your confidence. And on Tweetville, OJ right there will bring us some laughs and savagery from the world of social media.
Ooh.
Of course, we'll chew it off later on the show by showing some gratitude. Then we'll bring you a recap of the entertainment news. And of course, we'll wrap the show up with TSM, where we'll be asking, what is that weird smell you like?
Interesting.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin. We'll be back after this break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Brand new one by DJ Neptune and Victor AD. And it's only drink up we're here.
Pick up.
Is it pick up or drink
Drink
up?
up.
It's drink up,
Drink up.
man.
Pick up.
Anyways, loving the jam. Right about now, it's time for us to discuss what we got up to over the weekend. So, ladies, Amanda Dara, what did you get up to this
We
weekend?
started with me today.
Yeah, let's go.
On Saturday, a friend came over to my house. So I was just chilling, watching Netflix.
Girl.
Girl. Then I discovered a new spot. Then I went out. I went to the island. Discovered a new spot. And it's so nice. The food is so good. The pastries are
Do you
next
like
mood.
food? Yeah. Amanda.
so good, babe. As the crepes, bananas, and I didn't take the picture. Okay, I took the picture of my food. That was fried rice,
childish child, yeah.
lamb chops, and everything. So that's what I did. Yeah,
Hey, Arika stuff.
grilled lamb. We should know it's lamb.
Lambo.
Lamb of God. Ari Kelly Velo.
I cannot eat
So that
lamb.
was Saturday. Saturday was a very chill day. Then Sunday was also chilled as well. I went to church. So on Wednesday when I went to church, my stylist and I had a meeting.
Church.
Yeah, I'm a church babe now. You guys know.
You are?
So I went to church on Wednesday and I had a meeting with my stylist and he stayed back for service and now he's a member of church. He was so,
Are
he
they
loved it so
sharing
much.
money in your church? That people
No,
just come and visit
the
and
Holy Spirit is just all over the place.
you just come and
Receive
stay.
it.
Nah, it's
This
not
one
working. It's
cannot
not
receive
working.
anything.
And then so he was with me in church and everything and the topic was contentment. I learned a lot about that and how contentment is not with material things. And then it was just more about how we put ourselves under so much pressure in this day and time, and we look at other people that we should be content with the real things that actually matter. That if you look in the Bible, when they refer to wealth and riches and being blessed, when they say he was blessed, it's not about how much you have or what you're wearing or what you possess. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That was my
Preach.
weekend. Yeah.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen.
So that was it.
Dimples, we know you did not go to church, so what happened?
Imagine.
She did. Wine press.
What?
Exactly.
You did? Yeah, what
Yeah, I
happened?
did.
Break it down.
So Friday, whatever. Saturday, my mom came in the morning.
Jesus Christ.
My mom
Why is
woke
that
me
funny?
up. Because my mom is drama.
Drama.
So I told her the day before on Friday that all these artisans are just stressing me out. And she just said, see, by the time you put rope on the window and they see that you are living there, like you are ready to move in,
They will do their work.
do their work. So she gave me the idea and then I did it on Friday night, but I didn't get it right. And then she came on Saturday morning. She set up the bed. I was like, oh yeah, put it. So that by the time they get here and they see that bedroom is ready
sleeping
and there's
already.
rope. She carried the bed sheet I just bought, tied it on the, I'm like, ma, you have energy. That's how we shall by force. So we shall set up the living room and the bedroom.
This
and
house,
then by the
we have
see,
to all visit.
this was when we were setting up. And she was like, oh yeah, kitchen this one. Duma just has energy. She didn't leave till like, I think 9-ish.
Oh,
9,
that's
10.
a sweet mom.
So it was just fixing the house. The cutting guys were there till like 2 a.m. I didn't get to sleep. And Sunday morning, if you know me well, I've been shouting a lot about this, my favorite pastor or whatever. I really connect with him a lot. And it was going to be at the second service. I never go for second service. It's that last service, like 12 o'clock, so we cannot sleep and go to church. But I woke up like 7 after sleeping for like 3 hours because I went to bed like 4-ish. And yeah, I went to church. Apostle Samuel was there. And this is someone that I really love his teachings and his preaching. He talked about the Lord's Prayer. He broke it down the way I've never heard it. Like, the topic was teaching us how to pray. And he related it to the Lord's Prayer. How we always, when you say, as we forgive those in earth, it is not on earth, it is in earth. Oh, I know that's what you say, because I say on earth. So he said it's in earth. See God as our Father. Our Father is like Abba, like the source, stuff like that. So it was just about the prayer, and he broke it down.
Spirit-filled girl.
And then after I left church, I went back to finish up the house, and then I swept, and I was like, about
When
online.
are you inviting us now?
No, it's not yet time.
Housewarming.
We don't even have wardrobe yet. I just carry Mommy said I should bundle clothes I wear for the week. There, I stayed there. And then after that, I went to the salon to get my hair done. You know, got a glow for you today. And then I'm actually considering cutting my hair.
You said that.
Yes. So the thing is, so many people attacked me in my DM, and they're like, why are you always cutting your hair every year? So I for some weird reason, I didn't even pay attention to it. For like 5 years straight, I'll be cutting my hair every January. And they're like, is it because it grows back fast? So I decided to sit down small, but I will still cut it.
What about you?
Me, I did not go to church.
Yeah,
Neither did I go to the mosque. Neither did I go to the shrine.
Wow.
Yes. On Friday, just stayed indoors watching TV and all.
You're on TV, Sha.
Yeah,
TV is
I
growing your
love
brain.
TV. TV is
It's
my
only for January, by February.
TV is
Sorry,
my
we change.
companion.
Eh.
Then on Saturday, I was supposed to go out to somebody house hunting. No, not me, with somebody
Okay, your
See, I was
friend.
house
excited for
hunting.
you.
And
Because everybody's household team.
I don't know the problem with Nigerian agents or Lagos agents. We got there, we are coming. That side did not come. So I just decided to go to a friend's place.
Yeah,
That's
that
terrible.
happens.
So I went to my friend's place to go and to eat breakfast, lunch. And I ended up catching a recap of Entertainment Splash. In case y'all don't know, we show the show highlights, Entertainment Splash highlights on Saturdays. So yeah, I should check it out if you can check it on YouTube. Or
How did you feel watching
So I
yourself?
was just
I
there.
know this house, oh.
I was just there watching TV.
I know this house, OJ.
The person I went to was
OJ, I know
watching.
this house.
So that's why I ate breakfast.
You know the house?
I know the
You can't tell me the house. Oh.
Now, babe house.
I said my friend's house.
That's
why I ate.
again.
I ate breakfast
A
and
boy
lunch.
and a girl.
So that's why I stayed there.
Hey, OJ, I know that house.
Nabbed on live TV. Kai.
I know that house. Now, babe house.
That was my younger sister's house.
Your younger sister. All liars are down. Telling you the lake of fire.
Then went home, slept again, watched movies. Then Sunday, did not go to church, shrine, or the mosque.
Wow.
Stayed at
I
home.
did not do anything.
Stayed at home watching movies. Finally, I watched the Tyler Perry's movie that people have been
Oh,
talking
you
about.
did? I slept off twice. I didn't
Fall
bother.
from
Grace.
Fall from Grace.
Grace,
How did you enjoy it?
I did. I
Loved
loved it. I loved
Loved
it.
it.
I love this.
For 4 minutes.
So aside that,
nice.
I watched Power again, which is like a weekend medicine, and we're still looking for Who Shot Ghost. In case you are not watching it.
Spoiler.
Spoiler.
Stop doing
It's
that.
okay. We're still looking for Who Shot Ghost, by the way. So that's all. Then Grammys this night, in the night into the morning. Watch the Grammy red carpet and everything about the Grammys. And when we noticed that somebody did not win, we just decided that, is there any need to watch it again?
But we'll talk about that.
So
That's news.
so that was my weekend, just chilling.
All right.
That you shouldn't know about
chill.
again.
I'm happy for you.
No,
Well,
we're
I'm
gonna-
also
we're
happy
gonna
because
figure
our
it out.
fast ended yesterday. Hallelujah.
Praise
So,
God.
fasting.
Lunch on you. Yes, I was fasting, darling. Lunch
What
on
the
you.
things you were doing?
See that was spirit
bind
filled on
it.
this side of the
Guys,
of the couch.
don't mind these people. That's all we have for you over the weekend. Entertainment news is up next. Stay here with us. It is time for entertainment news. Hey, feel it. Hey, OJ, I don't hate it. All right, guys, welcome back. As I said earlier on, or as I wrapped earlier on, it's time for entertainment news. First up, Simi confirms separation from husband, Dr. Seed. Now, Simi Esiri, the estranged wife of Nigerian artist Dr. Seed, has confirmed split from him, adding that they are heading for a divorce. Now, she made this known while reacting to rumors that their marriage crashed because she was violent in the relationship. Now, she wrote, and I quote, "I have been consciously silent on this, but as some people are out to defame my character and integrity with a fabrication of the fact, I am choosing to address it once and for all." She continued, "A lot of you may have known for some time now that Seed and I are no longer together and are moving forward separately with a tough decision to divorce. Our priority will now be working together as co-parents in raising our two beautiful girls. The incredibly false allegation recently written about our marriage ending due to me being domestically violent towards someone twice my size and also me preventing him from seeing his children when he has clearly shared recent pictures with his daughters at my home. Now only depicts that the laughable lens at which some press are willing to go for clickbait, and this needed to be cleared up. Such attempts would not be tolerated as I have stomached enough already. Thank you all in advance for your love, understanding, and support while respecting our family's privacy. I will not be commenting publicly beyond this. Lots of love and God bless Simi." Now, the estranged couple got engaged in 2013 and tied the knot in 2014 and shared 2 children.
Yes. Oh, wow. Another celebrity marriage gone down the drain. I mean, it's sad.
The
obviously.
news broke at some point, I think few years ago, and then nobody said anything.
Yeah,
The next thing we
we're
heard
not
was
sure.
just they welcomed another baby, and we're like, oh, maybe it was just rumors and hearsay
and
and
allegations
stuff.
and stuff like that. But in a way, I'm happy that she came out to clear the air about the allegations of her, you know, in domestic violence, being violent to him and preventing him from seeing the children. And as I said, it's sad that, you know, their marriage has ended, but whatever, if you're happier outside of it, I mean, it's your decision.
I mean, do what works for you. That's what I always say. Like, do whatever makes you happy. However, don't be, you know, don't go stupid about it, because some people be like, I want to slap OJ, that's what's going to make me happy. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying,
could this thing be a celebrity thing, or is just a general love thing?
So there was something I heard when the first news broke at the time about how it's like she's outgrown him and he was going back to do childish stuff. That was what was allegedly, that was what was said in the news at the time. And, you know, and that was when he switched up his look with the dreads and started doing like some photo shoots showing his chest. So it's like, okay, now we get why she's like saying she's outgrown him and all of that stuff. But we didn't hear anything after that time. The next thing we just heard was they welcomed another baby. So we felt like it was all just, you know, banter and all of that. But
and I'm even happy.
It's just a crazy situation. We've been seeing things like this happening in the entertainment industry, and this is just another one out of many. Yeah. We just wish them the best, since that is what they want to do right about now. And
I'm happy that they have decided to at least she has decided to co-parent and make it very civil for their children's sake, at least.
Not Tonto Dike in the situation.
Wow, we're not going to bring Tonto Dike into this, darling. We're just going to move on to our next story. All right, Burna Boy loses Grammy Awards to Angelique Kidjo. Now, Nigerian artist Burna Boy has lost out to Angelique Kidjo in the 2020 Grammy Awards category for Best World Music Album. Angelique Kidjo's album Celia wins this category for the 4th time, beating our very own Burna Boy, Nathalie Joachim, Alton Gunn, and Bukante. Now, accepting her Grammy, Angelique Kidjo dedicated the award to Burna Boy as one of the emerging African superstars taking the world by storm. Now, Burna Boy isn't the first Nigerian artist to have been nominated in this category. We also had King Sunny Ade, who was nominated twice for the award in 1984 and 1999, which he lost. We also had Femi Kuti also receiving 4 nominations in 2002, 2009, 2011, and 2013, while Seun Kuti also received a Grammy nomination in 2019, which he also lost. Other big winners at this year's Grammy Awards include Billie Eilish, who won 6 awards, and Lizzo, who won 3 awards out of her 8 nominations for Best Pop, Duo Group Performance, and Best Music Video, which also went to Lil Nas X for Old Time Road, which features Billy Ray Cyrus. I mean, I absolutely love her speech.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Where should we start from? The Grammys or the speech? Okay, the speech, Burna Boy losing out, which has caused a whole lot of conversation on Nigerian social media. People are applauding Burna Boy that even though if you don't win, you're still our African giants, which is good. I like it. You know how Nigerians are trolls.
True.
I was thinking they would just enter Jelly Kijo's live and be saying,
And
who are
what?
you? Eh? Nigerians
Don't have
and
respect.
that's the thing. Some people do not have.
So some people
Those
were
people
having
online
that
do not
conversation,
have.
Yeah.
What?
At the salon, they were like, who knows that? And I'm
They're
like,
very shallow minded.
So I'm happy that Nigerian Twitter is taking like, okay, it's still a win for Africa since Adekijo won from Benin Republic. It's a big win for Africa. Yeah, she won. She has been nominated like 20 times. This is her fourth time winning, and this is Burna Boy's first nomination. So
It's
people
fine.
came from that angle like, come on, what were we expecting?
No, he could
Femi
have
Kuti
won
that
it.
Yeah,
It's fine. To be
three.
honest, I feel like it's a big honor that he was nominated. And as you
Yes.
said, it's his
Yes.
first time. There are many other nominations to come. And especially because her speech, she
Yes.
dedicated it to him. That's another huge
That's a
win
big one.
right there. That's a big one.
That's a
It's
big
like,
one.
you know what? And it happened several times in the Grammys award with Billie Eilish saying that Ariana Grande deserved the album
more.
of the year and everything. What did you think about the winners of Grammys?
I think this year's Grammys was more for the new guys. Look at Billie Eilish, Lil Nas X, Lizzo. Lizzo was nominated 8 times and she won 3. Amazing. I just think it was just for the new guys. Let's
And
put
then
the
they
new guys
also,
out there because they did a whole lot.
And they paid tribute to Nipsey Hussle as well.
Yes,
DJ
DJ
Khaled came on
Khaled,
stage.
Roddy
His
Ricch.
son's name is Amam or something, means the world, something like that. Dedicated to his son, dedicated to Nipsey Hussle, his family, his queen. You know how DJ Khaled can be. I thought it was an interesting
off in
one.
our
that's an
faces.
interesting.
And Alicia Keys, please, we can't stop talking about the Grammys. Alicia Keys was brilliant.
Yes,
I'm
for
done.
the second
I'm
time
done.
she hosted again.
What? She was brilliant. I'm done.
Amazing. Yes, moving to our final story. Kobe Bryant's daughter and 7 others die in helicopter crash. Yes, legendary basketball player Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gianna, and 7 other passengers have died in a helicopter crash. According to reports, they were traveling in his private helicopter to his Mamba Academy in California for a basketball practice when a fire broke out, which led to the crash. According to sources, Orange County baseball coach John Altobelli, his wife Kerry, and daughter Alisa have also been identified as other victims who died in the helicopter crash. Kobe Bryant played for the Los Angeles Lakers for 20 years, winning NBA championships, 2 NBA final MVPs, and the league MVP in 2008. He even recently won an Oscar for his short film Dear Basketball. As you can imagine, tributes have since been pouring in from fans and celebrities. The Grammys, which happened only hours after the news of Kobe's passing, also paid a tribute to the legendary basketballer. We on Entertainment Splash have put together a little tribute of our own to celebrate the life and times of the legend. Do take a look. Wow, sad one.
Really,
right
really
there.
sad. I mean, I went to his Twitter page immediately and I was like, how do you tweet at like 4:59 a.m. and it's like
The next
9
thing.
and you're no more. Like, there is nothing in this life, really.
It was crazy because that tweet was, the news in the morning was more of LeBron James has surpassed
his points.
his basketball points, being the highest basketball pointer goal scoring. And that was what was in the news. People were already celebrating LeBron James that finally you've surpassed Kobe Bryant. And all of a sudden, earlier in the day, we heard about this. When somebody told me, I said, no, that's not what is in the news. They said LeBron James has surpassed, not that he has passed on.
I mean, and this
everything was
is
just
sad
crazy, man.
because, I mean, this is his daughter as well, which is
was
supposed to be
in the
like
helicopter too.
the future.
Yeah.
It's just,
You know, the
heartbreaking.
way I see it, I looked through his page all night and this morning, and I could see somebody that possessed a lot of light, a lot of hope, a lot of happiness. He was a family man. He was one person who carried people along. Even with his daughter, he was
his
always there
basketball
schooling her.
academy.
You could see that they were so close. You could see the relationship between he and his wife, who spent their 19 years together. So it's obviously going to be very tragic for her and her family.
Like, how do you-
But the only thing that I didn't like about this story was when people were dragging TMZ, that they dropped the story before the family even heard about it. I had a huge problem with that. Like, we need to stop looking for publicity in the grief of others. It's a tragic situation, and because you know that the views and this clickbait, you are using this as content, and the wife is probably on social media finding out about this at the same time, probably thinking it's a rumor, and then maybe not getting the phone call and realizing that this is true. I had a problem with that. But besides that, I think if you look through his page, you see that Kobe really believed in a life of impact, and he impacted lives. So it's not really about, I saw somebody say it's not really about how long, but how well. And he spent his life really well impacting people.
Our hearts.
To Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gianna, the baseball coach, and every other person that was involved in that helicopter crash. May their soul rest in perfect peace.
Amen.
Amen. Whew. All right, we're just going to move on from that very sad story. It is now time for celebrity birthday shout-outs. Yes, exciting one to, up the atmosphere. Now, today, English actress Rosamund Pike turns 41 today. Now, you might remember her for her role in the 2014 psychological thriller Gone Girl and other films like Die Another Day, Pride and Prejudice, and the action thriller Jack Reacher, amongst others. I mean,
happy birthday.
Fantastic actress. And
I still watched a movie yesterday that she was in. I can't remember the title of the movie, but massive happy birthday to Rosamund Pike.
Yeah.
I can remember her from Jack Reacher very well. Very well.
course.
Okay, happy birthday to her. And happy birthday to everyone out there celebrating today. We're sending you love and light and plenty money through OJ. All right, guys, up next, a rewind and My Crush Monday. Let's take a look.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1956, Elvis Presley released his first million-selling single, Heartbreak Hotel. And in 1976, Laverne and Shirley, TV spin-off from Happy Days starring Penny Marshall and Cindy Williams, premieres on ABC TV. And in 2004, still on this day, the single Yeah by Usher featuring Lil Jon and Ludacris was released. It went on to win the Grammy Award for Best Rap and Song Collaboration in 2005 and Billboard Song of the Year in 2004. And that's it on Rewind. It's Man Crush Monday, and our Man Crush today is American actor Martin Fitzgerald Lawrence. The multi-talented stand-up comedian, actor, producer, talk show host, and writer was born on April 16, 1965 in Frankfurt, Germany, to American parents. Martin came to fame during the 1990s, establishing a Hollywood career as a leading actor, most notably in the Fox television sitcom Martin, which ended its run in 1997, before he went on to find work in films such as Boomerang, Bad Boys, Wild Hogs, Nothing to Lose, Blue Streak, Life, Big Mama's House, and A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Many of his films were blockbusters at the box office. The movie star has been nominated for numerous awards and has bagged some, including Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series for the series Martin at the NAACP Image Award both in 1995 and 1996. And the Icon Comedy Award at the prestigious BET Comedy Awards in 2005. Aren't we super glad to see Martin reprise his role as Detective Marcus Burnett in the third installment of action-packed Bad Boys franchise, Bad Boys for Life, returning alongside co-star Will Smith? We sure are glad. Now here are 5 things you might not know about Martin Lawrence. Martin was named after civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. and the 35th President of the United States, John Fitzgerald Kennedy. Interesting. He is the 4th of 6 children. In his early days, Martin did comedy shows in Washington and supported himself through odd jobs. During his teen years in Maryland, Martin excelled at boxing, becoming a Mid-Atlantic Golden Gloves boxing contender. Wow, Martin, who would have thought, huh? Martin also spent 3 days in a coma after jogging in extreme heat to prepare for his role in Big Mama's House. I bet you didn't know that. For bringing us happiness every time on screen, Martin Lawrence is our Man Crush this Monday.
Our Man Crush Monday, Martin Lawrence.
Love fantastic one.
You love him? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's now time for Tweetville. Your daily dose of social media savagery, humor, and craziness is about to begin.
Yes.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, you're a step away from wearing suits.
Ever ready. Yes, you're getting closer. The savagery has begun.
So Uncle Mark put up this post on Twitter. He says, so my wife and I were watching a movie on African Magic. There was this particular hotel scene they used, and I immediately recognized it. As I was about to tell my wife, honey, I know this hotel, before the Holy Spirit gave me
I saw this tweet
sense.
and I was rolling, I was ruffling on the floor. I was rolling on the floor laughing.
Wow.
I'm like, what?
How would you have said it? This
better
hotel,
kind of
I remember
person.
when me and
You are who?
me
No,
and
I just
me
remember
and
watching
Tunde.
it. Like I passed by it when they were constructing. You know, I thought it was a
The
beautiful
fact
hotel.
that you know
You
it
got
is a
switches
problem.
quickly.
I don't know that you went there for meeting, sef. Because
me
you
and
say,
Tunde.
I went there for a meeting, business meeting. Okay, I don't
wow.
come today, he will tell you that
That Holy Spirit, I better hold you strong and hold your mouth.
if not, drama would have started in the family. So let's move
wow.
on. So this
So
one is to
rude.
every Nigerian, no, Lagos girl.
Don't do that.
Because
that is
no,
not
no, no,
true.
That's not
it's
Lagos.
That
girl.
is not even
it's not a
true.
Nigerian
The
That
thing.
one
is
I saw
another
was from
state.
Ekiti.
Don't mention.
Don't do that.
Okay,
So
so
it's from Nigeria. It's for all of us.
Yes.
so this is a man with. This is supposed to be like a rake. I don't know.
It's not
So-
like there are some people that used to have headlamp, that used to have
Is it
lashes. It's from
headlamp?
somebody's headlamp.
Okay, so he said, please stop coming outside looking like this. So this is a message to all the girls that their eyelashes used to just be sweeping like.
Leave us with our butterfly.
No,
labalaba
but
thing.
I mean,
Leave us.
there's moderation in everything.
See, most
You
of
know,
them when they see
there are
your
some
lashes
people,
that is normal
yeah.
like this, they will still complain.
You know, there was this
Your
video.
size is way different too.
Yeah, she's not on lashes. I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't even know again.
Because I have long lashes, darling.
Forget your level.
I
have
don't
long
like
lashes,
this chick.
darling.
So you people should stop. That's what we're just saying.
No, leave us
We
alone.
don't
It's not
do
your
this.
business.
We
Because
ain't
that's why you say we should
tacky.
stop. But there's the girl that is still wearing it with red lipstick that will still leave us and follow.
Hey,
Moving
Arike,
on.
why are you angry?
I'm
Okay, let's
angry.
just move on.
Being 2.0, bad man put up this post and it says, at what point do you post relationship pics asking for a friend? And Shelby replied, when the wedding photos come back from the photographer.
Honestly. See, okay, so
Love
I used
it.
to be in that space where I'm like, well, when do you start posting your partner? When do you, nah, when you have successfully done 30 years? Because some people will still marry. Hello? Some people,
No,
after 1
no,
month
no,
of marriage,
no,
after
no.
1 year of marriage, they still go their separate way. So that's not me. Well,
30
do
years.
what works for you. Don't let them
Okay,
put you
what
under
is-
pressure.
There's-
Otherwise,
No, it's
wait 30 years.
It's true. It's true. There's one popular person that posted engagement picture to somebody.
Yeah.
But the person she got married to later on
Was different.
somebody different. You know that person?
Nah, I know
that
some
they did
people
the
that-
highest number of bridesmaids.
No,
What's
but
it called?
it's ooh, look
So-
at that table you're breaking
So
right
the
there.
person that she now married
But here's
was not
the
different.
thing.
What
If she
happened?
did not post that engagement picture, she would not have known that the guy was taken. You need to post it when you get the ring so that you know who owns it, whether it is you or it is
Okay,
somebody
Arike, that's
else.
another angle.
That's another angle. So you need to know.
Post it, oh. Moving on.
That's another angle. Let's just move on. Adeshewa put up this post and she says 75% of rubber bands on ladies' hair are from stockfish and takeaway pack. Ladies!
That is not even true.
Is that rubber band on your
Adeshewa,
hair?
that is not true.
See,
From
look,
stockfish.
Yeah, what
Stockfish,
about takeaway packs? Takeaway
Stockfish,
packs.
I don't
I mean,
believe.
takeaway
But
packs.
takeaway packs.
We can relate. But
Yes, ma'am,
stockfish.
because it's always new. Sometimes when we're buying the food, we're there when they're bringing out of the nylon. They're putting
Exactly,
it to
it's
wrap the
brand
plate.
new.
So it's brand new.
Stockfish.
But when you say stockfish,
I can't relate to you.
So
Sorry.
I will
Maybe
never,
girls like
I will
your
never look at the rubber band on every girl's hair now.
but then
I will
the
never
thing
look
is,
at it the same.
sometimes
You also
now
use
it's from
rubber
bundle
band.
of
I
money.
do not use rubber band.
What's time
we
your hair
buy
together?
hair band.
Where
Like,
did you get it from?
the store. Somebody used to buy it for me.
Well, you collect
Well,
it from
sometimes when your husband has money or when you have people that have money, you know, always from bundle of money.
Which
That's
is
Arike,
which
what
is
is
bad
that?
too.
That's even unhygienic.
At least money is start touching your head. As money, have you taken rubber band from money to touch your head before?
Hey,
I don't
God.
want. They're germs.
Ashanti, well, let's leave this rubber. What? Ashanti will put up this post and it says, being single is so boring. Sometimes I throw a pillow at myself and be like, baby, stop.
So, a friend of mine in
Baby,
uni,
do you like
a
it?
friend of mine in uni sent this thing to me, and she
That
was
is
like,
too funny.
remember, because yes, now that time we were single, so
What? Used to do it.
and I'm like, everybody's doing love now. We
No,
do
the
love
one
on
I used to
Snapchat.
do.
So I was using it
Yeah.
actually I was dissing someone because the girl, she's always posting her old one on Snapchat. So maybe I put pillow on my head. I say, baby, let's not be mad.
The one I used to do was I used to practice kissing on my hand. That's what I used to do. Guys, on that note, Let's just run away. 1 hour is down, and of course, we have another one to go. Now, very soon, we'll start today's Truth Syndrome Monday conversation. Are you excited for that?
Yes.
Now, just in case you missed it, the topic is, what weird smell do you like? Start preparing your answers. We'll be reading your messages and taking your calls very, very shortly. So stick around. We'll see you at the other end of the hour.
Second half of the show. Welcome back, guys. It is now time to chew it off. In a minute or less, one of us will tell us what he or she is grateful for. And I'm grateful. Amanda is grateful.
Yeah,
but
of course.
Today falls on King Goje's
King
table.
Goje.
For visiting your friend on Saturday, right? I'm not going to drop that.
I'm grateful for life. Looking at what transpired yesterday, talking about the Kobe Bryant situation.
Yeah.
One moment you're like, yeah, the next moment
You're not.
You're
it's
gone.
a wrap. So that made me reflect a whole lot. Like, what
What is
am
the
I
point?
doing with my life? So I'm just grateful for life. Thankful that I'm seeing another day, which is very necessary. So just grateful in general.
And
Nice.
our
Just
hearts
grateful for
are
life
with
in general.
everyone out there,
Yeah.
Suffering whatever grief or loss of someone,
Yeah,
whatever it is.
yeah. And I think it's an important thing that you mentioned. I mean, when you get to a point where you understand that you're not just living for yourself
anymore.
you're living to impact other people's lives, and you're living to make as much positive memories as you can, not just to amass material things. That's deep. That's deep.
Okay,
Life,
go over there.
leaving an impact for eternity.
Was that why you're not talking your shirt? I'm just,
And what blue shukutu?
now you're trying to do more, like look corporate and.
No, but
be
I like
responsive.
it personally.
But I said you're going to speak at an event, but you didn't. Okay. All right. That's a way to impact the world. All right. Now, here's a recap of all you might have missed earlier on in the news. First off, Simi confirms separation from husband, Dr. Sid.
Yeah, then we told you that Burna Boy loses Grammy Awards to Angelique Kidjo.
And of course, we wrapped up this one. Kobe Bryant's daughter and 7 others die in helicopter crash. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, when we return from this break, it will be time for our daily top 5. So stay tuned.
All right, we are back, and it is time for Daily Top 5. Hey!
You saw the movement.
3, 2, 1,
Hey.
Hey. Now, many people can do with a little more confidence, and if you're already an overconfident person, please just sit this one out so it doesn't come across as arrogance. There's a thin line between that. Anyways, today's top 5 is for those who are having a hard time with their confidence level. Let's try to boost it for you, shall we?
Yeah.
Now, here are 5 tips for boosting your confidence. The first one is question your inner critic. Some of the harshest comments that we get from ourselves via our inner critic voice, while that is good, there can be side effects if there is no balance. Now, if you struggle with low self-esteem, there is a possibility that your inner critic has become overactive and inaccurate. Find opportunities to compliment and reward yourself, even for the smallest successes. And with that, your self-confidence will grow gradually.
Yeah.
I try now. Look at me today now.
No, you're on this borderline overconfidence. Borderline. King Goje alone just speaks so much. That's why I'm just like, it's on the way there.
Sorry.
But then on a more serious note, this is actually a very serious one. I was speaking to a friend yesterday who was with this chick, and I'm like, oh, you guys should be together. And he's like, I don't find her attractive. I'm like, why? He's like, her self-esteem is low. I'm like, oh, I see. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? It's like, sometimes she's like, oh, I'm not smart. You're smarter than me. I know you're very
Stop talking
intelligent.
down on yourself.
You keep talking down on yourself. You don't even realize that
It's
it
affecting
makes you look, no matter how beautiful, how shapy you are, how long your hair is, it just totally just dims your beauty when you have low self-esteem. So find small ways. There's always something about you that somebody else doesn't have. One skill you possess, one talent that you possess that you can say, you know what, I'm good at this. This is who I am. And if it means calling yourself King Goje,
Also, I need you to
Do
know
it.
that no one is perfect. So don't start doing
no, but
that
doesn't
to
it help you? I mean, when you look in the morning every morning, you're like, I am a king.
No, that's because
That's
that's
not
because
what
I'm
people-
royalty alone.
Hey!
No, but then there's some people, that's why I'm saying that
Yeah.
there's no one that is perfect.
Yes,
people,
true that.
Some people come to my DM, I'm like, I don't like myself. When I see your pictures, I'm like, see, darling, I'm
that.
not perfect myself. You see this, my sleepy eye. People like they trolled me for years saying one eye, one eye. But at the end of the day, that's what I love the most about myself right now. Do you get what I'm saying? So just look for that fault or flaw that you have and love it. And whatever anyone says right now will not be anything, and whatever you say to yourself has to be positive. Number 2, be assertive. Now you need to be firm in what you stand for and let people know what you want and where you stand. Learn to say no and teach others to respect your boundaries. Assertiveness is key.
That's true.
I learned this 2017 and I'm not going to apologize for it. I said what I said. You know that line? This is being assertive, like this is who I am. If you don't like it, it's okay. It doesn't mean that you have to be rude or anything to people, but just know who you are. Like, this is who I am. Are you willing to accept this? I'm not going to try to say, because I want to be friends with Amanda, and Amanda likes people that are like tush tush. And I'll be forming tush. Me, Basbos, I'm a Ras girl. Let's go there. Where are my Ras people on the street? Let's move there. I don't need to be in the tush setting. So
I was just going to say what you said, that assertiveness is very different from rudeness, because some people feel like when they be like, don't talk to me, that they feel like they're being assertive. That's not being assertive. Being assertive is knowing who you are, standing for it, respectfully understanding that another person is different, but telling them that, yo, I respect that this is your process, this is your journey, but this is my journey, so let me have my journey in peace. Let me do it the way I want to do it. That's assertiveness.
Okay. Yeah, too much preaching. Number 3 on our list, ladies and gentlemen, is get prepared. The need to empower yourself with knowledge exists to give you that extra boost of confidence. It's hard to be confident in yourself if you don't know what you are doing or talking about. Beat that feeling by preparing yourself as much as possible with books, intellectual conversation, courses, etc. Think of life as an exam and prepare yourself to get an A.
I love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So someone once said to me that I don't talk because I don't have anything to say. I'm like, there's no way you don't have anything to say. Even if there's some people that I say, oh, you're stupid, and I find it funny because they don't say something with straight face, but it's hilarious and we laugh, and that's their usefulness. If I want to laugh, and no, it's true. If I want to laugh, I know who to go to and say, this is my friend I want to hang with. So I'm like, don't do that to yourself. Like, just talk, speak. If you can't speak, learn stand in front of the mirror, do it like over and over again.
I think this particular point is also in line with people who have goals and visions. You know, most times it's very easy to say, you know, 2020, I want to build a house, I want to build I want to buy land, I want to. What are you doing to get there? So how are you preparing yourself to get there? Are you seeing any 50K? Or 25K, and you want to have a house in Banana Island, how does that work out? You know, so, you know, having a realistic miracle camp. I mean, miracles do happen, but then while you're prepared for that miracle, prepare yourself towards what you are going for. All right, the 4th tip on our list is be positive, guys. And the best thing you can do for your confidence is to always be positive. A positive outlook on life will go a long way to help your self-esteem. If all you have are negative thoughts about yourself, it will begin to affect how you see yourself over time. Now, start from today to make positive and uplifting statements about yourself.
I'm a billionaire now.
Yes.
And it will come to pass, darling.
Rihanna is sending me a message.
Yeah, it will come to pass.
And I'm telling her, hold on, I'll get back to you soon.
It will come to pass.
All right.
I used to say growing up and in secondary school, I'm not going to fight with you because I'm a superstar.
Oh, she's a superstar!
I won't want a case where when I now blow, they're not saying, that girl we fought. No. And so many of my secondary school mates will tell me, this thing that you said, I'm not your level. And it's not from a place of pride. It's like, I'm not going to. And it kept me going the whole time. Like, oh, when people annoy me, I'm like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that because I'm a superstar. Oh, will Beyonce do that? No. I did like this.
All right. I love that.
It helps everyone.
And also surround yourself with positive energy, because sometimes you have all these positive vibes and then people around you just question you. It's like, are you sure you're a superstar? Because you don't even have the blue tick. You know, like, you know, cut those kind of people off and surround yourself with positivity, whether it's in your family, because sometimes our family members can be toxic. If you want to shift from them, that's fine. Whether it's in your church or your mosque or your worship center, whether it's in your schools, always surround yourself with positivity. It will help your life. Trust me. It's me.
Don't be smiling.
Confidence loading.
People that used to ask, why are you always smiling? That is it. Number 5, groom yourself and dress nicely. Now, this might seem like an obvious one, but it's amazing how much an effect of a shower, like you'll be Beyonce in the bathroom, a new hairstyle like this or any other one, and nice clothes can have on your confidence and self-image. Little things like that go a long way to make you look presentable and ready to tackle the world. Like, I feel like when I make new hair, like today, was I not greeting everybody? I was like, oh, are you calling me?
Yeah, she entered this office like, I'm here. I'm like,
exactly. New hair, new clothes, everything.
It's
just
confidence.
Like, oh my God. When you're going to school and they buy new uniform for you and you want to get
off,
and that shoe, you'll be looking at it like, first day of school. You know, those are the things we're talking about. So dress nicely, smell nicely, because sometimes you might be intimidated because you don't want to smell to Amanda and stuff. So, yeah. Appearance is key.
Yes, sir.
That's what we have for you guys on Daily Top 5 today. When we come back, we're going to be talking about our favorite weird smell. I'm so ready to hear the craziest responses. Oh my goodness, OJ especially. TSM officially kicks off after this break, guys. So stick around. Don't go nowhere. Hey.
Yes, sir. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Right about now, it's time for Truth Syndrome.
Positivity. Positivity. All right, I was done.
Sorry.
It's time for TSM. As human beings, we have more in common than we often realize. If we're willing to admit it, I'm sure there's something unusual we all like the smell of. So today, let's talk about it. Today's TSM question is, what's that weird smell that you like? Not sweet smell or nice smell. A weird smell that you
Something
like.
you're not supposed to actually like, but you like.
What you like, yeah.
Who's going first?
Let me go first.
All right. Let's hear you out.
So, I like the smell of goat meat. Yes, it's weird,
good.
but
That's
That's
good
a good-
aroma.
that's a
It's like
good
me saying I
smell.
like smell of fish.
is there a good aroma?
Yeah.
That goat
Which
smell.
is it? The raw, I mean, the live goat
It's
or the fried one?
with the one where
Because
is
if
there,
it's the live goat,
that
then
they start burning it. You know that smell when they are
When
burning
they are,
it. Yeah. So that weird smell because deep
Like-
down in my stomach.
you know that.
And then I'm about to chow something nice,
Kai.
so I can enjoy that smelling smell.
Oh wow.
So goat meat.
Is that all?
Goat meat
That's
for now.
goat meat for you. For me, I would say it has to be the smell of the rain. Like, you know, when it's dusty, especially this
There's a name,
Harmattan
there's a name. I can't remember
period,
the name.
rather. When it rains, there's just this smell that comes. It just, you know, it makes me feel like, I'm not going to tell you what it
Kodu?
makes me like. And no, it just like gets me my feelings. She can. Like,
No, we don't get. Erika, do you get?
I didn't get it.
Hey! It smell we are talking about.
it makes
has
me
how you're
feel,
feeling.
you know,
This
it
one,
does.
distraction.
Because I'm like, I used to read a lot of romantic books, and you know, there's a lot of times where things happen under the rain, you know. Well, leave me alone. What's your own weird smell?
Hey, God.
honestly.
So whenever rain is falling now, my thinking will not be right. Because I was just thinking, Amanda Dara.
Well, I like it when we're eating bread and tea. When I was in school, that's why I like the smell of the rain because I
God.
it's bread and tea. It's not a wow or a buzz my mommy will make, no. But for me, definitely the smell of petrol.
You and Foladile.
The
Just
smell
weird.
of petrol. Goodness gracious Lord. It's like, are you guys not, okay.
No, it's
Like
just...
toxic. You like toxic stuff.
It's not toxic.
What's that?
It's like rubber and gum and
Yeah,
You know, people
It's
that
just
grew up
so sweet.
pulling gen. Understand? That's the kind of smell they
no,
like.
actually,
African.
when y'all were using a better pass my neighbor,
Eh.
my dad was using a diesel engine.
Oh,
You get?
okay.
So I never pulled
So
generator.
you used to
when
do
I was small.
excursion
When I moved to
put
uni,
on the gen.
and
It
I
was
had my
a
gen.
field trip.
No, it's true. Now we had this thing. that we
Arike, I'm
used to-
teasing you.
start.
used to whine it.
So when the smell is coming,
Whine
like,
it. There's a common.
I smell electricity.
But when I like whenever they're trying to put petrol in my generator,
I can't
or when I'm
believe
trying
that
to
you're really
that's why I
explaining.
love going there on Sundays. I just fill up so that they can
be
fill me
smelling
up
it.
too.
What?
As they are filling the car, they are filling me.
That is so
They're
weird.
feeding you.
That is so weird. You said what?
It's true.
Oh
though.
my goodness.
Okay, so
what?
mine is here the smell of goats before you eat it. You, the smell
Rain.
of rain that will not get you in your feelings.
Yeah.
You.
Petrol.
Okay, listen.
No, you fumes. Sorry, okay, petrol.
Petrol, guys. You should try it. I can bring. Okay, no, I cannot bring this. Sorry. People will not smell it from the TV. All right, guys. Amanda was out recently and she asked a couple of people this question. Let's check out their responses. I'm not abnormal. I'm sure somebody will say it.
Syndrome Monday.
Yes, guys, it's another Truth Syndrome Monday, and today I am at IMAX Cinemas where the premiere of The Legend of Inikpi is happening. Now, this one is produced by Mercy Johnson, and he has so many Nollywood favorites up in here: Odunlade, Sam Dede, Nancy Ame, Paul Obazele, and so many more. And today we'll be asking this very interesting question. What is that weird smell that you like? Think about it, think about it. For me, I think it's the rain. I mean, the smell of rain, it just gets me in my feelings. It makes me feel like, I'm not going to tell you guys, but we're here to find out what people have to say about this question. So stick around to find out more.
TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday.
What is that weird smell that when you smell it, you like it? It could be like
Sand when it's raining.
Yes, I love that too.
I used to eat sand as a child.
No way.
Trust me. I still do. It's still a struggle, but I'm grown now, so I don't fall for it. But
then
I
you used to
love
love
the
it.
smell when rain just falls on.
I love the smell of sand. Like, it reminds me of this unzu. So I like the smell a whole lot. When someone is taking it, like this clay,
Yeah?
I just enjoy the smell.
smell.
Oh my God, it's really amazing.
I like the smell of the sand after the rain pours.
Everybody keeps saying that. Is that like the only thing you love?
I think that's like anytime rain falls,
Yeah.
I pick up the sand. I'm like trying to smell it. It's not like the smell is really nice, but it's just something I would like to chew.
The fume from a car.
What?
Yeah,
The fume from cars. You like the smell?
yeah. I was like, okay, this is real. The smell of my wife.
All right. Would I classify that as weird? I mean, does she smell like perfume or she has her own smell?
Natural.
Are you serious?
I'm always, hey baby.
Oh, that is so cute. Damn.
Dust. Yes.
You like the smell of dust?
Yes.
It does it for you. You don't sneeze?
I do, but sometimes I think I'm not the only one.
Yeah? Of course you can't be.
I don't think I'm the only one. Yeah. Okay, it's ogiri.
What's that? Ogiri.
How will I know? They used to use it and prepare our soup in Anambra State.
You like the smell of ogiri. Okay.
I don't know if it's weird. Rain, the fresh rain, when it hits the sun.
I said.
Really? I'm bad like that.
I am a sucker for smells.
Which
My
one?
people, it will shock you the kind of smell I used to.
Which one? Which one?
You see, I am very good with body odors. Like I know people's smells and scents. If your body is smelling somehow, I think the first smell that I always look out for, because I like perfumes. I'm sure if you can.
So you.
So
But it
I
has to be weird,
I like
maybe rain
sandalwood.
or
Okay.
sandalwood.
Another smell. Let me tell you this one. I like the smell of gum. I know it's not healthy. Gum and glue. You get one kind smell like that. And then I like the smell of, don't laugh,
Yeah?
Igbe omode, baby poo. Because I mean it's so innocent and so cute.
What?
And I clean it well.
Really?
Me o
I'm just
paro.
going to let you go on that note.
Before
but
we run off, ladies and gentlemen, hold on, I
yeah.
must say something. I met Amanda's parents over the weekend. Yes. And her daddy had beautiful perfume on, and her mommy had beautiful perfume.
Thank you so much. Mwah.
TSM.
That's really killed me. He's
Okay,
like,
so I said it that I'm not weird. Who is now weird?
you.
No, they're really.
No, I think Paul Obasile is weird.
He said he likes the smell of fumes.
Yeah, from the
From the
car.
car.
So that's like the height.
That's the higher level of Arike's fuel.
Yeah.
It's like after fuel is fumes. Then, but we have to talk about really baby poo. What are you guys thinking?
But he said it's innocent. I don't understand.
And because the baby is innocent, baby just did it like based on.
It's like,
I will bring to you, go back to the stomach.
Quit.
And of course, the smell that everybody was talking about, that you talked
Yeah,
about,
rain.
petrichor, that's when the
earthy
rain and the
scent.
dust, so the smell from that period, petrichor. So that's what
Yeah.
everybody's talking about. That's
And
weird,
what
by
about
the
people
way.
who said gum and glue?
Falade actually loves
I think
the
it
smell
was,
of
yeah.
gum
I
as
thought it
well.
was
Falade
Phil.
likes,
remember-
Falade likes paint. Paint.
Are you serious?
Gum.
Should be into interior.
And that thing is like,
Do you understand? No, she won't focus. She'll be painting and licking it.
No, I will need that as an assistant. So
I
that
love
when
my
I can't
job.
go in, I'll say, site manager, go and check it. What's happening? I don't painted this way. So she can inhale it. And she'll be happy doing her job.
No
joyful
way.
child. I'm going to consider that. My assistant.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go on a break right now. And when we come back, we'll be taking your responses. Stay here with us.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, guys, welcome back. I mean, today's show is so much fun. And while we're being weirded out by people like Arike
And Derele.
OJ and Derele and Paulo Basile, we're just going to get your responses and see if you guys are also weird. All right, on Twitter, Donnie Lantry says, that smell from when I fart. You can run from it, but I don't. What do we have to say about it?
It's your own smell.
Ah.
It's your own
So
fart.
you fart, I'm like,
fresh.
you're not
You're not normal.
I'm
It's not
sorry.
everybody that is wearing clothes on the road that is normal.
Like you, that will go to the filling station and say, please, fill me up. The car and me.
Fill my cup.
I want to smell.
I lift it up.
I'm buying the two of you. And I would request every says, smell of owo, ego, kudi, money, cash. That is what I like to smell. I will continue to smell.
I
Man,
love
don't go
that
and like it and
smell.
go and sleep in the bank. They will pursue you.
That's a weird smell.
No,
too,
that's
by the
a
way.
weird smell that I like. It's like you're just giving me money.
All
I'm
of
like,
you are hungry.
yeah,
My own
yeah.
is mint. I like mint.
Mint. Mint
If you
too
know,
has
you
a
know.
smell now. Has
If
a
you know, you
smell.
know. Who used to give you mints?
It's not your business.
Please, we want mint too now.
Please,
Arike.
the person that
Share
is
the
winking,
national
winking at.
moi moi.
I'm winking too.
Please, let me wink too. Where is it? I'm winking too.
I love the smell of mint. I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay, yes, check it out some more
She's
tweets.
blowing a kiss.
Can we blow? Is this person a girl or a guy?
As in,
So I will know if I should blow kiss.
To the world.
and you know, she said some people in Central Bank watch the show.
I'm hailing. Yeah. Check it out some more tweets. At lastborn505 says, I so much love the smell of new clothes.
That's another one that I like. Okay.
I actually don't.
Ajantek says, I like the smell of, spirits.
I do too.
Like for,
Like bakery.
okay, what?
No, it's
Yes.
not like bakery.
What is wrong with Arike?
Spirits too, for injury.
Yes, it smells like bread. The end smell is
No.
like bread. Am I right?
No, we have a call. We have a
I
call.
am Olamide.
Olamide, hi.
Hi,
How you doing? I hope you're not weird.
I'm weird also.
What do you like? What's that weird smell you like?
I just like the weird smell of petrol.
My G!
Yeah, with
Take
Arike.
Take it!
Yeah, weird.
See, you're a G.
But thank you so much for calling.
You see? Petrol, it's like
It's okay.
It's okay.
bubble gum
What?
and
It's okay. We've heard.
everything
Very
together.
weird.
We've heard.
But spirit, the end
It doesn't
smells
smell like
bread.
bakery, please.
It's like bread, bakery.
I still have bread I'm chowing. Don't spoil it for
We
me.
have
sorry.
some more tweets, guys. Totally legit says, my dogs.
How do your dogs smell when they're wet?
OJ, cannot be
I don't like
OJ's
it.
dog.
I
oh.
can't.
I
They
don't
like.
like
They
it
smell like
too.
rug, wet
Yeah,
rug.
I don't like it too.
No.
Especially when
But
they're
okay.
wet.
Yaro says, smell of okrika clothes.
To be honest, they have a smell. They have a smell. Actually, because it's always like, you know,
You need
maybe this
days,
thing that
but-
they use for laundry. It's always soft and sweet.
But the thing is, you need days. When you buy
Wait,
it,
sorry.
they know.
Sorry, what's the smell? Because I cannot relate.
Sorry, my own school was very close to Badagry, so it was very easy for us to cross over.
Is that
I'm
why?
going to buy top to 200, 500. And the smell, oh.
I think they
my
use this
God.
laundry softener. And it's always really nice. Okay, we
Very
have more
right.
tweets.
I cannot relate.
We have
At
more
Mr.
tweets, guys.
Sadiq says, Mondays are always fun with you guys. Much love. The word smell I love most is the smell of burnt papers.
What?
I can just burn paper at times just to get that smell.
You will not live with my mother. You
Why are you burning paper?
you say you like the smell. So.
Bro, we have another call.
Hi, Tunji.
Hello.
Tunji, hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm good. Are you weird?
Hi, hello, OJ, Amanda.
What's happening? What's
What's
up?
up? What's up? What's up? Are you the person that Arike has been winking to?
No.
Okay.
Please, what's
Tunde.
the worst smell you like, Tunji?
The worst smell I like, I think is fufu.
Fufu? That smell is casted though. Like when you eat fufu, the thing never leaves.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Mm.
The fufu, I know this nothing. It's making a lot of sense, man.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah, weird.
that one is still food. It's still, you can still categorize it under that goat meat.
Thank you, Tunji, for calling.
That's a weird smell. Most people
Fufu
don't like to eat
and what they
fufu.
call this thing? Iru, locust beans.
beans.
Oh.
If you
But
want
we
to
have
just,
more tweets.
I love that smell.
Opemi says, I like the smell of calabar and abak cloths.
I don't know about.
I don't know how they
How
smell.
does calabar?
Calabar and abak cloths.
About clothes.
Abaclot is okrika now.
Okrika too
Yeah,
now.
Which I
maybe.
cannot relate,
Well, I don't know
so.
calabar.
OJ, but how do you know that about clothes is okrika if you cannot relate?
Because obviously that's what
We have more tweets, OJ. Give it to
I
us.
heard it from somebody.
It's a lie.
At Winnie Babe Ojo says, weird smell that I like is that first rainfall after Harmattan mixed with dust, natural smell of
Yeah,
the
with
earth.
me,
Yes,
yeah.
petrichor.
Okay.
Amanda's people.
Uh-huh.
Someone, Yoruba maid says crayfish and new clothes. Crayfish is good
It's a
smell.
good
Everybody
smell.
like it. But
And
new
new
clothes,
clothes, I like that.
You know, honestly, like I sneeze, I react to it.
Okay, we have another call.
Your bush.
Quinty.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
So what is that weird smell that you like?
Fuck away.
What? Why?
I just love it.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a student.
You are a student. What do you want to become in future?
I'm a political scientist.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
I was thinking maybe you are going towards the part
But they
of
said that
those
when you smell
tankers.
those things that you, I don't know, that's a rumor, Sha, that you add weight. But
The really is not that weird after all.
what?
Nice one, though.
Yoruba maid says, okay, we've done Yoruba maid. This one is from Hey YZ and it says, my girlfriend's hair.
How does it smell? Because if it's weird
That's
smell,
romantic, you know.
Amanda, it's not romantic. If the person has lice or head down,
No.
they say weird smell. Weird smell.
You
So
don't know
it's
what
sweaty.
you don't know
Oh,
what
no.
that guy and his girlfriend are doing at that moment that is loving the smell.
Guys, we're just
Please
going to move
move
over to
something.
Facebook. Facebook, Osare Isaac says, money, new note. Thank you. And A4 printing that just got out of a printer. Yes, I love that. Absolutely.
Abdurazak Idowu says, I love smelling new notes of money and sand during the rain. I like that.
This one from Dolakpo Oluwaseyi says, LOL, I love the smell of petrol. I wish it was edible.
Honestly, we're together. Okay, moving on. Prince Adela says, smell of my bag.
Whoa, okay.
Leather,
Demi Oluranti says, the smell of dusty sand and the smell of new notes.
You people like money.
You like money. Babayode Mary says, smell of money and moi moi wrapped with leaf.
Love that smell, but that's not weird. This
That's
one's from
sweet.
Emanuela. She says, sand and fuel.
Mama Makefa Toge says, kerosene.
And this one from Amzat Adeleke says, cigarette smell when I was younger.
You know, I said
and
that.
Arika was talking about this.
There's this cigarette.
This
I don't even
particular
know the
brand.
name. There's a particular brand. It
The
has-
carton.
Yeah, it's like minty. I don't know.
How
But I
do
can't be
people
talking
know?
about-
I used to sit on the road.
All right, guys, it's been so much fun doing this today with Amanda, with OJ, and of course you all watching us. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Our prayers and our hearts goes out to the Kobe Bryant family, and also it is 18 years since the bomb blast at the Ikeja cantonment.
Yes, sir.
That happened in 2002. May the souls of the ones that are gone continue to rest in peace.
Amen.
On this note, guys, it is a positive Monday. Okay, we told you, spread positive vibes. See you again tomorrow, God willing. Mwah! Bye.